Good morning and welcome to my live stream. I'm Fight CPS with your host, Bob Pace. And it's a warm welcome. And I know that, the word CPS can mean a lot of things to lots of people. What I interpret the word CPS to mean is the child protection system. It's found in every county, in every state, and worldwide. Excuse me. Um, I've been doing this live stream now for 22 months, and I'm not too sure if it's going to keep going. Um, it's hard twice a day, 14 shows a week. Now, I'm on every morning, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., and on the weekends at 8 a.m. Now, in the evening, I'm on at now when I mentioned worldwide live stream here, I have right now 22 countries, with the United States 23 countries that either text in or called in and talked about their CPS case. Now, the countries so far have been Indonesia, um, Bangladesh, India, Saudi Arabia, Libya, and then over in the continent of Africa, we have Liberia, Sudan, Republic of Congo, Rwanda, Mozambique, and then the provinces of South Africa. Then up to Europe, we have the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, and Wales. And we have Denmark and Sweden. Then across the pond in North America, we have Canada and its provinces, and the United States, and all 50 states have either text or called in, including the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia. They've called in. Now, I'm trying to adjust my power cable here. Good morning, Tara Fire. It's a welcome to you. I don't know where you're from, Tara. Let me put down what you're supposed to do when you text a message, okay? There you go. There's a banner. Please give your location. I have no idea where you're from, Tara, but welcome, a warm welcome, Tara. And David Jackson, welcome. Yesterday, the kids were taken out the house by the police. They didn't have a warrant, just court papers with writ attachment. What is the next step? The quickest way for my kids to be released. Well, I don't know what you were charged with. If you opened the door, that was your mistake. You never want to open the door. Your door is your castle, it's your home. You don't have to. You don't have to speak to the social worker. Your next step, of course, is to get an attorney. And you need not a court appointed attorney, but a real attorney that will advise you of your legal rights. Now, David, where are you from? What part of the world are you from? Bartley, welcome. I know Bartley is from Montana. CPS now only emailing Kelly. Why they stop emailing you, Bartley? That's not right. He just informed me of the email they sent today. I didn't receive it. Well, you need to email social service back and say they need to CC you. They're trying a game. They're trying a game. Be careful, Bartley. Tara, you're from North Carolina. Well, welcome, Tara Fryer. We have a lady that comes in here all the time from North Carolina, um, Cook, Dorothy Cook. She'll be on and she wanted to help you with your case, Tara. And David, you're from Texas. Well, welcome from Texas. And your mistake was to open the door to them. You probably didn't know it, but you don't have to open the door. They got to have a warrant to take your children that come in your house. If you didn't open the door, then someone did open the door. So I'm sorry with that being said. Well, you talk to them. That's the mistake, David. It's not whether or not they have something. If they have something and you don't open the door and you don't talk to them, you keep quiet, then you got some days to get an attorney to represent you. It's okay, David. A lot of us make the same mistake and open the door to police. We think we have to, but we don't have to. Um, Tara Fire says, shall we do the services? Well, if there's a safety plan, it's court ordered, then you have to. Um, Now you have to, Tara. I don't know what you're charged of, and I don't know how it started. You start off right. Do we do services? Typically, if you've been giving up your kids voluntarily, you're in their hands, and now you have to face the consequences. You have to face the consequences, Tara. So there. Hello, Carrie Sampson from Burke County, Georgia. I can't do Georgia Legal Service Program. I just found out the public defender is not even a death, not even a death to represent me. I can't afford an attorney. I know, Carrie. I'm so sorry what has happened to you, Carrie, from Burke County, Georgia. David Jackson said this began in 2016. Well, wow. This has been many, many years. I can't believe your case started way back in 2016. It's 2025. So you're talking 9 years. You probably already had your kids' termination of their rights. I don't know if your rights to your kids have been terminated. That's David Jackson from Texas. Carrie's from Georgia, and she is really struggling with no attorney. And I'm so sorry, Carrie. I can try to help you here, is all I can do. All I can do here. I can't believe they say nothing wrong and they want your husband to do services. They have to charge you with neglect or abuse. And they cannot take your children unless they're endangered, Tara. So there's more than meets the eyes here. If it's court allegations, they eventually, excuse me, if it's allegations by CPS, they eventually turn into court allegations. They turn into court allegations. Uh, I don't know what paperwork you have, Tara. You have to have some paperwork. When did this incident happen? When did this happen? And Carrie, how can I help you? What is your question, Carrie, from Georgia? How can I help you, Carrie? We have Carrie from Burke County, Georgia, Tara from North Carolina, David from Texas, Bartley from Montana. And they're getting worse and worse with her case. They're getting worse. And Dave's has been going on for 9 years. I don't know when Tara's case started, but I'll try to help you all. You got to tell me more. Now, besides texting and a comment and so forth, another way that you can do is be a guest on my live stream. And all you have to do is email my show producer, Grace, with one of my 14 shows. Just tell him you want to be on Bob's Sunday morning show, or Bob's Friday night show, or Bob Wednesday morning show, or Monday night show. You just tell him one day of the week, and whether it's morning or nighttime, and she'll get you a link. They'll take you to SteamYard. You'll get on SteamYard, and then that's how you will uh, talk on this YouTube channel here. SteamYard uses YouTube to transmit what's it talking about. Good morning. You've reached the live stream with Bob Pace. Who do I have the honor of talking to? Oh yes. Hi, Carrie. How you doing? Right. Well, have you been trying to comply with their safety plan? Well, here's the thing is they got you without a representation. You got no choice. You're going to have to go with what they're suggesting you to do. Well, you keep doing and document every email you send to her, document everything, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I know it's frustrating, but if you document, if you write a ledger, a journal, or you document everything you do, you just document it and document it and document it. What I mean by that is you keep a journal and you have it. If the judge says you haven't done this or this, you say, "Excuse me, my honor, I have a journal here. On such and such a day, on such and such a time, I did this action. I did this, I did this, I did this. I crossed my T's."
Even if I do that, Mr. Bob, even if I do that, he won't look at it. I did that last time I went to court. He won't look at the proof that I have. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then what is that court appointed attorney doing there? Isn't that court appointed attorney doing something?
All she's doing is getting information from me and giving it to my caseworker so they can keep covering their tails up in court. They took my kids for no reason. And that's why they're doing it. And she's not doing her job to like, hey, because I just found out in Georgia, the defendant lady that's supposed to be representing me, she is not working for me. She only is there to be safe for the safety of my kids. She ain't there for me. So it's like everybody against me, but like I said, I'm in a hole right now, and I can't afford the attorney. These attorney run us up to almost 3K to 5K, and then if I don't have that, it's like $500 per hour just to talk to someone about my case, and then if they take it, that's another $400 or something dollars. I'm based on income, so it's like I am doing what everybody's telling me to do. That's not the problem. It's just like the judge don't believe me. The judge not, trying to look at all the proof that I have. My kids would never been taken if he would just listen and look at my reports that I already
Yes,
have.
but Carrie, what you're trying to say is that it's the real world where everything is circle, but it's square. You're dealing with a very corrupt judge, a very corrupt CPS system, a child protection system, a very corrupt attorneys, and you're dealing with all that. They have all the money, they have all the things. They're going to take advantage of you. It isn't fair in this world. There's a lot of things that are not fair in this world. And I do apologize what you're going through. I know how hard it is to feel that way. I myself have some unfair things happening to me lately, and I'm not privy to really discuss them here on the show. But I too am very frustrated and going through a lot that is happening. Um,
They ain't even listening to my amendment rights, and they just not listening to me.
well, I know that they're not going to. What I'm trying to say is that until you get a real attorney, this is how life is going to be. So you're going to have to put up with it and do everything they ask and do it more and more and more. It's not going to be fair to you. I know that.
Well, my question is to you, Mr. Bob, can you help me find a good attorney in Georgia that I can try to my best to cop up some money from somewhere? I don't care if I have to borrow loans for somebody.
Okay, I can help you with that. Have you tried GP Chat before? Have you tried that one? That's a new search engine.
Sir?
It's called Chat GPT. It's free. Chat, CHAT, GPT. So I'm going to look at it right now. I'm going to look at it right now with you. Hold on 1 second here. Hold on. I am. Just be bearing with me on it. Bear with me on that.
I was just getting to the point, Mr. Bob, just to leave everything alone and let God handle it. He's telling me not to give up, but how everything is.
Well, it depends on how important your children are. I never give up. I have a daughter who's now 23. I've not seen her since 12. I'm not giving up on her. I'm not giving up on her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to give up either, but how this system doing, they don't care. They're only doing it for the money. to be giving nobody to help me. So it's like do what these people tell you, or just don't just whatever at this point. That's what it sounds like. Everybody keep telling me, do what everybody doing, even though I've been doing it. It just that's what it sounds like to me. Do what these people tell you to do, or don't get your kids back. And even after I do everything these people tell me to do I still get my kids back? That's another question. If I do everything they tell me to do I still get my kids back? That's the only thing I'm wondering right now.
Well, here's the thing is, everybody I've talked to, and over 2,500 people I've talked to, um, they eventually have gotten their children back. I've talked to people that have been doing this for 9 years, 10 years, 15 years. I've been fighting CPS for 15 years. And I know how hard and frustrating it must be for you, Carrie. It must be really there. Hello, Christina Reynoso from Las Vegas. Um, you know, Carrie Sampson for Burke County, Georgia, has been on my show since May regularly. She can't afford an attorney. She does everything to ask. She keeps her journal. The judge won't talk to her. What can she do, Christina Reynoso? Any suggestions how she can get her children back every time she tries to do something in there? Are you still with me, Carrie? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm asking Christina Reynoso from Las Vegas, Nevada to help us. Tara, I'm so sorry, Carrie. Keep fighting. Tara from North Carolina says that. I hear the pain in your voice. We all hear your pain, Carrie. We all care about you. But it's one of those things that every day you have to go through. And I never stop loving. I have another daughter I've not seen since age 3. She is 36 years old. I've not seen her in 33 years. She's my firstborn. So I know the frustration of the legal system. I know the frustration of judges and attorneys. Attorneys are awful. It's really sorry to say. I do work for an attorney, Vincent W. Davis, who did fight to get my 2 boys back.
I miss my boys every day. There's no telling what they putting in my boys' head. Because every time I talk to them on FaceTime, they upset. They upset with the foster mom for not treating them right. I have to go to bed on this, guys. I literally have to go to bed every Sunday knowing my son's not being treated right, and I have a 3-year-old there that don't know what's going on. And when he sees me, he like, I want to come home. I want to come home, and I'm on mom mode and can't help my children, literally. So this is why I'm fighting because my 3-year-old don't know anything what's going on. And every Sunday, I got to hear my boys cry out to me. And it's hard for me now because I can't help them. And the only thing I can do is do what these people tell me to do. Even when I am doing everything they're telling me to do, they added something else. And then I added something else. And then it's taking long process. And I know everybody's telling me patience and time. I understand that. But you got to look at it on my point of view. If you was doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, your kids didn't supposed to have got this from you in the first place. And this is what I'm dealing with. I'm doing everything that them people telling me to do, but they are being so nasty to me, and the only thing they want is money. And I can't help that people want money for their children when they send them to foster care, but no one is not helping my children. My oldest son is going through a situation right now, and I'm telling them the signs that he's really on like closest away of being 10, 13 because of the stress he got going on. you gotta do what these folks tell you, or you ain't gonna get your kids back. But I tell y'all didn't protect my kids
Yes.
in the first place.
Can I say something?
So
Can I
I'm
say?
going.
Can I say something?
I'm
Um,
sorry, Mr. Bob.
well, no, I just let you go and
What
go
else?
and go, but I think you need to hear what I have to say. Um, I've been
Yes,
fighting
sir.
CPS for 15 years. Now, I know that is a long time. And what I found out, they are very corrupt. They are retaliating and they've done wrong. They've done so wrong. I met with the director of CPS in the Orange County who works out of the Taj Mahal, the building. It's like the Emerald City in the Wizard of Oz. They're corrupt from the top down. All they think about is their $1 trillion business. And being the $1 trillion business that they have going, they don't want to give children back. They want to traffic children. They want to alienate children. That's against the law to alienate a child from a parent or from parents. You do not alienate people. That is wrong. It's against the law. You have to have a justice system. The problem is CPS is corrupt. I know that. I've been doing this now for steady 22 months. That's over 2,000 shows I've done. That's over 2,500 people I've talked to. They all have something in common. They are dealing with a corrupt system, whether you're in South Africa or you're in Alaska, living in a tent in the freezing cold, trying to get your children back when your wife has died. I don't know how else to explain the sorrows I've heard from people. You're not the only one, Carrie. I know you seem to, and you love your child best, but I love my children too. And I do this show because I want to have everybody know things that will help you in the beginning. The problem is we start off wrong when we do these CPS cases. The first rule we break is we allow them to come into our home and we allow them to talk to us. Those are the two mistakes you never want to do is talk to CPS or allow them to come in your home because you're doing Russian roulette. You do not know if they're corrupt or not corrupt. So the best thing to do is have your household with deadbolt locks on them. Do not open the door to strangers. Now, how do you know if a stranger is there or not? Well, you teach your family members and you to have special knocks or special rings to know if someone's there at the door. Now, if you don't answer the door and be quiet and hide out in the closet until they're gone, then whatever notice they leave for you, if they don't leave anything, you need to consult with an attorney. Now, I have found a thing called Chat GPT. Now, I'm going to pull it up and see. I have not searched for um, uh, this thing, so hold on one second. Burke
Mr. Bob, can I ask you a question?
County. Go ahead. I'm trying to look it up. Burke County,
Did you did
Georgia.
you did you figure out every parent that comes to you that's listening to me? Did you find out how can we as parents that kids are already in the foster care? Did you find out that every parent what we can do to stop all this CPS stuff? Write letters to who exactly? Because if we
Well,
all write, if
I
all the
found that
kids can write
answer.
letters to
It is
the
it is Doge. Doge is investigating CPS. It just started a month ago. I know for a fact they are because the social worker that contacted me over the phone had a Doge supervisor on the phone that said she was listening and see if I was treated fairly. Um, hold on one second. I'm trying to find. Uh,
So I guess every parent on here just have to write to Doge and complain about CPS. I just want to know everybody need to get on board with that because maybe if we can just get CPS that way, they could stop taking our children.
yeah,
And
I
they could
agree.
stop, don't, everybody need to get on board with that.
Hold on one second. I'm looking
I'm
this up
start
for
my
you.
letter
Pro bono,
tomorrow.
a pro bono uh, juvenile. I don't know how to spell. Juvenile, Juvinile. Okay, juvenile, that's pretty close. Juvenile law, family law, dependency law. Okay, I have typed in Burke County, Georgia, capital CPS, pro bono, juvenile law, family law, dependency law attorney. And we'll see what it tells me. If you're looking for a pro bono or low cost legal help in juvenile law, family law, or dependency law within Burke County, here's some solid leads to explore. Legal aid services serving Burke County. Georgia Legal Service Program, Augusta Regional Office, 209 7th Street, Suite 400, Augusta, Georgia. Phone number 706.
Yeah, that 706 number. I caught that number yesterday. That man told me what I was telling you earlier that they don't have anybody to represent me.
Okay. That is step one. Now, step two says the same location and phone numbers above, but focus on civil and elder law with some capacity for family-related matter. Call to understand if juvenile dependency cases are accepted. Did you do that?
Yes, sir. That's why I was on.
No. Did you ask them for civil and elder law? Did you mention that?
Yes, sir. I did.
Oh, okay. And they had nothing related there. Okay, number 3. Here we go. The broader network offers multiple regional offices across Georgia. The Augusta serves your area specifically. So that was 3. Now 4 is the State Bar of Georgia pro bono. Have you contacted the State Bar of Georgia?
Yes, I did, Mr. Bob. I did everything.
Well, I didn't know you knew all this information. I never heard you mention that you contacted the State Bar. And what did the State Bar and the private bar?
That's why I'm sorry, Mr. Bob. That's what I'm saying. This is why it took me a couple of days to not come on your podcast. I did everything on that list. And this is why I'm coming to you now.
Okay. I never came across the State Bar of Georgia in Atlanta. That is something I did not know about. The Burke County, the legal service there in Augusta, Georgia. I did not know about those. That's what I'm doing there. Okay. It's all right. You got to listen to me. Okay, Carrie, you have a tendency to want to keep talking and talking and talking. So I'm going to tell you what to do next. It says contact the Georgia Legal Service Program in Augusta. Ask specifically if they assist in juvenile dependency or CPS related questions. They often handle family and child welfare matters. Reach out to Augusta Pro Bono Project. There's a project in Augusta called the Pro Bono Project. Even if dependency cases aren't their primary focus, they may refer you to someone who specializes in juvenile law. If needed, ask about the statewide pro bono initiatives through the State Bar of Georgia. Have you mentioned the pro bono initiatives or referral programs available in the rural counties? And if direct pro bono isn't available, ask whether reduced cost services or sliding scale representation is possible. Sliding scale representation. You know what that means? Carrie? Okay, Carrie is very frustrated and she doesn't like to listen. That's one thing I noticed about Carrie. She doesn't like to listen. And she is hung up, I don't know, by mistake or what, but we'll see if I can get her again. I will call her and hopefully she'll answer again. By the way, for all you listeners, Chat GPT is real. You should look into it. You should look into it. I'm calling you, Carrie, if you're listening to the show, because I have other people on the show. I have Tara, who says CPS doesn't want to grant our non-confession records. They have to by law that tell you everything they held against you. You have to request it to the court clerk.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Carrie, I know that you're very frustrated. I don't know if you hung up on me on purpose or not, but I do care about you, Carrie Sampson. I do want to help you, but you got to listen. You got to try everything. I know you've tried a lot of things, but the things I'm coming up with are new. I never talked to you about these things that I looked up before. I never used Chat GPT. So I understand your frustration. I understand your frustration. And I know that it's hard on you, Carrie, from Burke County. Um, People are listening. CPS is the most difficult thing that I've ever encountered in my life. I do this live stream not because of monetary reasons, but because I love you guys and I want you to help you because no one else is. No attorney is offering the advice that I offer. No attorney is taking the time to come on twice a day, 7 days a week, and listen to you, listen to your story, whether it's medical trafficking, whether it's like in Carrie's case, ignorance, or in Tara's case, or even the guy from Texas, who's a new person this morning, who for 19 years has been fighting CPS. I don't know if you're still there. I don't know if you're still there, David Jackson from Texas, but I do want to help you. He says he started his case back in 2016. It's 2025. So that means that's 4 and 5, that's 9 years. That's a long time, David. I don't know if any case has been going on that long, but I want to help you, David. You got to tell me how it started and why it's gone all this long and where your rights are with your kids. And Christina Reynoso says we need to file. She has a format that she comes up with. She'll help anybody in this room. She's helped out lots of people in this room, including myself. You need to get your documentation together and file it. Fire it. So, hello, Megan from California. Welcome. Um, Now, Tara says my husband told her not without a warrant, then all hell broke loose. Well, the problem why hell broke loose is you talk to them. You have to understand, you cannot talk to CPS. When you talk to them, you've already allowed them to come into your life. If you can remember something, remember this. When a knock comes to the door, think about two things. Is it a social worker wants to talk to you about a CPS matter, or is it a policeman with a tricky gun that may kill you and shoot you? I'm sorry to say that we're not safe in our homes anymore. It is our castle. Your door is like a drawbridge, it's closed. All you need to do is be quiet. They cannot break the door down unless they hear danger taking place. If you hear a child crying, a child being hurt, a child in danger, any kind of commotion, they'll break in. If you two are fighting, two adults or two children, they'll break the door in. But they will not come in if they don't hear any noise. They'll not come in. Sometimes they come out to do a welfare check. They still don't come in. The second time they may, but they usually leave a card, a business card. Policemen have cards, social workers have cards. They say, we stopped by to talk to you. Please call us at the number on the card. And they leave their name. Then what you need to do is your next step is to contact attorney. And I know right now you say I don't have money. And a lot of you do not think about legal insurance. You can get legal insurance just like you get life insurance or pet insurance or home insurance or car insurance. You can get legal insurance. It's hard to find, but they do offer legal insurance. I've heard that it's between 50 cents to $1 a day. That's $365 a year. Now I'm going to put up my number. Oh, before I do, I forgot to tell you that you can be a guest on my live stream. Well, I got it up there. Okay, good. I got it up there. Now my number is 626-698-0990. And I'd love for you the call in and we can talk about your case. We can talk about your case. Okay. We're slowly getting short on time here. It's about 10:55. My show ends at 11 o'clock. I try to start my show on time. And I have my phone number up there. I can take a quick call. I don't know. Carrie, okay. Good. Carrie came back. I tried to call you back, Carrie, but you didn't answer. I don't know why you left me. I was only trying to help. Tara Fryer, just keep praying for me. That's all I need right now. Jesus is the only person that can help me with this situation. And I'll keep praying for all the mothers and fathers on here. I understand you're lost about being with your son. I have two daughters. One I've not seen since she was 3 years old. She's 36. The other daughter was 12 years old. She now is 23. It does not go by a moment a day I'm not seeing my two daughters. I'm also struggling to try to keep my family. I have grown up children that weren't involved, but after they heard about the incident, they've fallen by the wayside. My daughter, who was 25 when she left home, and she's not talked to me since she's left home, right at the start of CPS. Right at the start of CPS. My oldest son is not talking, and his mother, both my oldest daughter and the oldest son, are not talking to me and my wife, which is really hard because they are part of our family. Our two boys are in college, but they're moving to an apartment and they're moving out. They're in the transition phase. Both boys still stay here part time. One's getting married and wants to stay here till he's married. That's in October. My other son has transitioned, but he has college, and it's easier for him to take the bus from the apartment we live at. So I'm struggling. I just been informed that the job that I get paid Bangladesh wages, that is now they cannot pay me. So that is really hard for me right now. That's why I need to go out and find something that will pay me on a weekly basis so I can take care of my family and pay my bills. I'm going through a lot, a very, very lot. I depend on people. I depend on people I trust, that I believe in. It's so sad that there are people out there that only think about themselves. Now, I'm not dressed in you guys because you guys want help. You come here to talk to me. I want to make sure that I'm still available here to talk to you. That's why I still continue this live stream. But October is your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Megan, in advance. Hope I'm still around here in October to wish you a happy birthday, Megan. I'll try to remember it. I'll try to remember it. But we're on here because we need help, and I may not have the solution. I know that Chat GPT is good. It's free. Chat GPT. It's a new AI. Look it up. Install it on your computer or your phone. It will help you. Also, Chrome browser is the best thing too to look up about your CPS case. I've learned a lot about CPS by looking up there. So, Carrie, don't give up. I know you're in a corner and you lost your son, but there are other people in the same situation as Carrie. The guy that came on from Texas has not seen his children in 9 years. 9 years, David says. They've not seen David Jackson from Texas. His CPS case began in 2016. That's when my case was going on. My case started in 2010. My children were taken in 2015, and my two boys were returned to me at the end of 2017. I lost my home in 2017, my forever home. I've lost so much, but I'm still here because I care about you, and I'm doing this live stream because of out of my heart, not because of any monetary value, because out of my heart, because I care about you. I really honestly care. And I want to be here for the Christina Reynosos, for the Dorothy Cooks, for the Margaret Kings, for the Felicias out of California, Felicia, for Cassandra, which is Tony the Tiger, Ostasnego, New York, for Bruce and David Halego from Santa Maria. There are so many people that I want to thank out there. There's Leica from South Africa, a wonderful mother of 40 who has tried and who's called in and who has called Mr. Davis long distance at her nickel to talk to him for 15 minutes. For 15 minutes, or it was, excuse me, 30 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes. She's talking to him for 30 minutes. He gave a quote. He will talk to her there. All of you have had chance to talk to a lot of people. Thank you, Megan. You know, no CPS says we don't want to cooperate because we don't want to help build a case on us. I understand that. But sometimes you have to eat crow. You know, I can never forget the time of my life. I was organizing the first all professional surfing contest at Trestles in San Clemente, California. This was in September of 1977. I was the contest director, and some of the locals didn't like the idea of me organizing a first surfing contest at Trestles. I had big stars back then. I had the likes of Michael Ho, Peter Townend, Sean Thompson, Corky Carroll, David Nueva, Rory Russell, Mike Purpose. I had Mike Benavides, Chris Barella. I had Matt George and Sam George. I had Willie Morris and Steve Morris. I had Alan Sarl. I had all these individuals that were in the surfing contest. And during the event, a local came up to me and asked me to leave, pack up the contest and leave. I said, I have a permit. I had a permit from the San Clemente State Beaches. It was legal. Then he decided to spit on me in front of all these thousands of people. And I just wiped the spit off with the ocean water and continued running the contest, did not start a fight. So I know what it is to eat crow. I know what it is. I know what it is. Because at that surfing contest, I learned self control. Self control, no matter how bad things get, no matter how bad it looks. Right now, I'm very much struggling to pay the bills for my family. I have rent to pay and food to put on the table. These are the basic bills I'm fighting for, but it's hard. I'm an old dinosaur. I'm 75 years old, but I still feel I can work another 30 years. Being involved in CPS has hurt my job possibilities. People don't want to hire a dinosaur that has fought CPS or that continues to fight CPS. I know that CPS has listened to me, and all you CPS people that are out there listening, you're wrong what you do to innocent parents. You're wrong to take a back seat to them. They're struggling. Just because they're low income doesn't mean they're not good people. Just because they make a mistake and they want to correct that mistake doesn't mean they're not good people. I have talked to over 2,500 people, and I think that I know enough to say that the best people are the people that come in this room. They may not have a high-powered job. They may not have all the money and the wealth, but they're good people. They care enough about their children. They want to take care of their family. All they want is a chance. So CPS, please do your job. Only stick with a true negligence and abuse. 50% of you CPS people are wrong, the laymen. Not the laymen, but the professionals, the people that report, the professionals, you doctors and lawyers and your nurses and policemen and firemen and so forth who work with children know what I'm talking about. CPS does not have to be awful. You make too much money as it is. Now, I don't know how much longer this live stream will be last. This may be my last one. Because I'm faced with the fact that I can no longer get paid and I can no longer pay the bills. So I'm going to have to find something. And I'm not too proud if I have to go pump gas or work at McDonald's or work at, any place out there. I have ideas and leads. I'm a civil engineer by profession. I've been trained and educated as a marine biologist. I have a teacher credential in secondary education. I'm a marine animal trainer. I have been a restaurant manager of a chart house, and I have been an ocean lifeguard. I have a broad background in experience of organized and run surfing contests around the world. I want to help you all with your CPS matter, but I am running short on time now because it's now 11 o'clock and I have to end my live stream. I'm hoped to be back tonight. Now, normally I'm on at 7 o'clock, but I have a family engagement that's going to put me on at 3. My family engagement got canceled, so I may be on at 7 o'clock. Check first at 3 o'clock. Check first at 3 o'clock. Okay? So God bless you all. And Carrie Sampson, do not stop. Keep fighting. Tara, keep fighting. Megan, keep fighting. And David, keep fighting. And Christina Reynoso, keep fighting. All of you, I want to thank all of you that have come in with messages and carrying them. I want to thank all of you very much from the bottom of my heart. I do care. I do care. And I love you guys. And I hope to see you tonight. God bless you. And there'll be a short video that will play that talks about fighting for your children. Don't ever give up. Keep fighting. God bless you. And this is Bob Pace saying goodbye.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted, and if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the
last ones left. Put your